Hello, students, and welcome to another Tech Thursday with Sherman. In this week's lesson for our best digital student practice, we're going to be going over your best digital self. What does your best digital self mean? Right now, I'm in outer space. I wish you could join me. This is my digital self. I'm choosing to use an avatar, and I'm choosing the voice that I use to present. So what is your digital self? What does that look like? We'll get into that this week with best digital student practices. And for our tech tip of the week, we will be going over the wonderful waffle menu and how it's going to save you lots of time. So how do you project yourself online? What's the language you use? Whether it's visual, or you're writing in the chat, or you're showing yourself on camera. What's the you that's showing up in your classroom or on social media? We will go over more on your best digital self in social media next week. But for this week, we just want to learn, what does it mean to have a digital self? This is one of my favorite movies. Despite its cultural appropriation, I love this movie because it takes you to a whole nother world. And you can be a whole nother person in this dimension. It's the same reason I love tech. It's the possibility of being somebody else in a world outside of this world. But that world has consequences for the person you're in it. So an online world isn't necessarily like Avatar. Avatar was awesome, but the online world does have real consequences. So today we're going to talk about what it means to be online. We're going to watch a short video and check for some understanding. Next, let's get to your tech tip of the week. This week, I want you to know your waffle. What is your waffle? Let's see. In this video, I will show you how your waffle can connect you to apps that you frequently use directly from Google Classroom or Docs or anything like that. And it's going to be a huge time saver for you.
This is your waffle menu. Your waffle menu will take you to all the Google apps. It's a really good shortcut to know when you're trying to get to your Gmail, you're trying to get to Drive, Google Classroom, Docs, Sheets, instead of having to type it in the search bar every time. This is a good place for you to be familiar with so that you can access these when you need them in class. You also have, if you scroll down a little more, you have photos. So you can start saving photos, taking pictures with your new Chromebooks and saving them in photos. It also has Hangouts here where you can find Jamboard, podcasts. There are lots of apps in here that you will be able to use in class. If you need to create a form because you're taking a survey, just being aware of where this waffle is in any Google page is going to save you some time, so you can jump to your calendar, or you can jump to Gmail, you can jump to Google Docs, or you can switch back and forth in between Classroom and Docs as you need to. So I hope this tech tip of the week was helpful. And remember, the waffle is your friend.
This has been another Tech Thursday with Sherman. I hope you're enjoying these.